Welcome to Sneed and William's Science Show.
I'm Mason Sneed.
And I'm William Logian.
This is our first episode, and on this show we will cover many interesting science and tech stories.
A few interesting things happened this summer, but what I'm most interested in right now is semiconductors. After this break, I will be discussing the new CHIPS and Science Act. Texas Instruments is set to receive up to $1.6 billion in federal funding through the CHIPS and Science Act, which will support the construction of semiconductor fabrication plants in Texas and Utah. This investment is designed to strengthen U.S. semiconductor manufacturing, reducing reliance on foreign suppliers, particularly Taiwan. The grant will help Texas Instruments build 3 advanced 300mm wafer fabrication plants. These plants are highly specialized facilities where raw silicon wafers are pressed into thousands of semiconductor chips. The larger wafer size enables more chips to be produced per wafer, increasing efficiency and lowering costs, which is critical for meeting the rising demand in industries like automotive and medical technology. Semiconductors, typically made out of silicon, make up integrated circuits or chips. They have properties that allow them to control current, making them essential for building transistors and other crucial components of electronic devices. Semiconductors are increasingly important in powering emerging technologies like AI. Companies like NVIDIA are seeing record revenues due to the massive demand for GPUs, which are essential for AI and machine learning applications. As AI transforms our economy, robust semiconductor production has never been more important. Unfortunately, the global semiconductor supply chain is vulnerable due to its heavy reliance on Taiwan, which produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, the world's largest semiconductor foundry, has a near monopoly on the production of advanced chips. This poses significant risks, especially as geopolitical tensions between Taiwan and China escalate. In recent years, China has increased military exercises near Taiwan, leading to concerns over potential disruptions in the global semiconductor supply chain. The reliance on foreign semiconductor manufacturers has raised security concerns. Some foreign chips have been suspected of vulnerabilities or backdoors that could pose a threat to national security, which is why U.S. policymakers are keen on fostering local manufacturing. In response to these challenges, the U.S. aims to secure its semiconductor supply chain by boosting domestic production. The CHIPS and Science Act, which funds initiatives like Texas Instruments' expansion, is part of this strategy. Beside Texas Instruments, other major companies, such as Intel and Micron, are also receiving federal support to build or expand semiconductor fabs in the U.S. Intel is currently building 2 plants in Ohio, and Micron is investing $100 billion in chip production in New York. The U.S. accounts for only about 12% of global semiconductor manufacturing, and these efforts could increase domestic production, reducing supply chain risks. For the CPU and GPU markets, this shift could foster innovation, shorten lead times, and protect national interests. Additionally, domestic production could make the U.S. less vulnerable to price fluctuation and supply disruptions caused by external geopolitical factors. So that's what's interesting on Earth, but after this break, Mason will talk to us about what's going on in the cosmos. Okay.
Moving on from all of that, earlier this week, a stellar phenomenon was caught on the James Webb Telescope, the collision of 2 galaxies. These 2 galaxies are known as ARP-107 and a large spiral galaxy that hasn't been named yet. Both of them are over 465 million light years away, and this means that the actual events of these 2 galaxies colliding with one another happened when the dinosaurs were around. The pictures captured by the James Webb Telescope are absolutely striking, which you can see on screen now. The merging process revealed through the Webb Telescope infrared technology offers a glimpse into the early stages of galactic evolution. The collision will eventually form a single new galaxy, with the new starburst phase currently illuminating the galaxies with high energy and brightness. However, this may have actually already happened, since what we're currently seeing occurred hundreds of millions of years ago. There most likely is already a fully formed galaxy in the result from this collision. This galaxy would have new solar systems, planets, stars, and maybe even life on it. Space is always such a fascinating spectacle to observe. There's so much wonder, and there's still so much to wonder, and still so much to learn. Now, this may have you asking the question, will our galaxies ever collide with another? Will our Milky Way become combined? And in fact, yes. Our very own Milky Way is on a slow motion collision with the Andromeda Galaxy. though we still have about 4 billion years before that happens. But until then, we'll keep watching the universe unfold in all of its luminescent glory. We'll be back shortly after this break.
Thanks for watching Sneed and Williams Science Show.
That's all we have for today.
Tune in next week for more science and tech news.